Depression is a mental disorder that affects about 1 out of every 5 people worldwide. When it begins early, during adolescence or young adulthood, it is particularly devastating. My research group, based at the Massachusetts General Hospital, is passionate about identifying strategies to prevent depression. One of the ways we aim to do that is by focusing on the effects of exposure to stressors, including things like poverty, abuse, or neglect, because it is well known that individuals who experience these stressors have about twice the risk of developing depression compared to those who are never exposed. These stressors predict risk of depression that onsets in childhood, adolescence, and even in adulthood, which is why preventing depression early is so important. But there are 3 key things we don't yet know about the relationship between stress and depression, which limit our ability to intervene. We don't know which people are more likely to develop depression after experiencing a stressor, how stress gets under the skin or causes biological changes that make people more vulnerable to developing depression, whether there are sensitive periods or age stages in the lifespan when stress is particularly harmful in increasing risk for depression. Through our research efforts, we aim to generate new knowledge to tackle these unanswered questions. In the Dunn Lab, we analyze biological and other types of data collected from individuals across the globe, including longitudinal studies that follow children from the time of their birth. Through these analyses, we're working to identify people at the highest risk for depression by studying the role of genes and life experiences, understand the ways in which stress impacts brain health and causes biological changes by identifying biomarkers such as epigenetic signatures that shape how genes are expressed, and determine the ages or sensitive periods when exposure to stress is most likely to get under the skin and increase risk for depression. Because if we can better understand depression, how it comes about, who's at the highest risk, and when in the life course people are most vulnerable, then we can design interventions that are efficient, making the best use of our country's limited public health dollars, and effective, preventing depression before it ever even starts. The Dunn Lab is part of the Center for Genomic Medicine at the Massachusetts General Hospital. For more information, check us out online